Heyo, Hibber here and welcome back to Sea of Conquest and welcome back to this video here, which will be about how to change the season that you're playing. And don't forget to subscribe, right? Lots of Sea of Conquest coming all the time on this channel. And I'm telling you, this game is getting a lot more popular. Just recently, the developer celebrated 5 million downloads. But anyway, seasons, that's what we are talking about. And just mentioning the Season 3 is already out there, but I will just show you how to jump from Season 1 to Season 2. So once you're getting close to finishing Season 1, you will see a little countdown in the top of the screen, which I've circled here, that says Season 2 will start, soonish. So what you gotta do is find kind of a hole in the sea, very similar to the first hole you fell in when you started playing the game and went to Season 1, right? So just look at your map and you'll find it, and you can see there's a countdown. And once this countdown reaches 0, this blue breach, the hole here, will open for a short time. Now just remember that's usually for 10 minutes at a time. So once that happens, the writing becomes green, and it now means that you are able to sail into this blue breach here and come out somewhere else on the other end. So I'm just going to do that now. So all you got to do is click the breach and say enter the breach and just confirm. So make sure that you don't have any cargo, because you're going to lose it all once you jump in there. So after a short loading time, you will enter a whole new sea, and this is going to be pretty much just like when you started Season 1. Like you start at a port, you have a little bit of the map unlocked, but that's it. So it's pretty much just doing the whole thing over again, Start exploring, start upgrading your ship, start upgrading your heroes even more, because remember, this is a whole new season, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of new content in this season. And I've been really wanting to show it to you guys, but this is an important point. You cannot just force a season. Like you have to wait for the current season you're going to finish, and it takes about a month. A little bit over a month, maybe, depending on a few things. That's at least what it took for me on this account, which is the account I'm using for YouTube. So finally it happened, and I was able to do a video on it. So like I said, it's fairly simple. You don't have to pay anything to jump into a new season or anything like that. You just got to wait and, of course, play well. Like you can see, I'm fairly under-leveled here. I'm only level 16 on this account here because I have a few accounts going. But this is the one that I said I'm using for YouTube. So of course, do your exploration, do all your missed incidents again, because it's easy money and easy resources. All you got to do is to sail around and click the islands, right? There's a whole video on this, so if you want to know the details, look that up. So as you can also tell, the theme has changed, right? We've gone from kind of Caribbean traditional pirate theme to more of an Arctic, frozen, windy theme here, which is really cool. It really helps, the seasons stand out from each other. And as you can tell, Season 3 is even more different. It's more like, Hawaii or something like that. Anyway, there's new stuff in the season. One of the most interesting things that have been added, something that I'm really excited about, is trinkets. Now these are basically like pieces of equipment that you can get from conch calls, just like heroes, but the difference is that these are actually trinkets that you can equip on your heroes. So you're getting a whole new layer of items, really. So just like your ships can have items on them, now your heroes can also have items equipped. And of course there's many different levels and many different items, and they all do different things. So like I said, this is a whole new level of stuff that you can grind, which honestly I needed, because I had all my ships equipped with legendary stuff, and this is excellent, something new to do, right? And you can also see there's some limited edition stuff here, like some really excellent trinkets, I assume. And it works just like with heroes. Like you just gotta get the currency, the conchs, and then you just gotta play the roulette, basically. Now this expansion here in the gameplay mechanics I'm very excited about, because it means potentially down in the future, in the coming seasons, we're gonna get even more ways of improving heroes and ships. So for example, I'm just guessing here because I haven't access to season 3, but I'm thinking perhaps in season 3 or season 4, whatever, you'll be able to find gems that you can then insert into your items or your trinkets or whatever, And another layer of exploration and grind on top of what's already there. And I really like that because it's not just a new season with the exact same gameplay. Like, it's totally different and there's a lot of new stuff to do. I'm very excited about it, and I really think the developer has done an excellent job doing this kind of thing here. Of course, trinkets aren't the only thing. There's also new heroes, and I'm sure more heroes will be added over time in the season, just like in season 1. And Tanaka here, just an example. I haven't really looked at him too much. I'll do a whole video on that later. But it's nice to get some new heroes and new ways to equip your ship. And of course, you can also upgrade your trinkets. So the trinkets are like this massive new addition that I'm very happy about. Of course, you need resources to upgrade your trinkets, just like you need resources to upgrade your heroes or your ships or your items, right? So the grind just keeps going. And I mean, if you play this game, you probably like the grind. And if you're like me, you are very happy there's another way to grind. So if you ever played Diablo, you will know that disassembling things will grant you, stuff. And the same thing works in Sea of Conquest. So if you get a trinket that you don't need, you can disassemble it and then get the teardrops here and the eternal flame, which is what the trinkets are made of. And you can then use those resources to upgrade the trinkets that you want to keep. Like, this is excellent. And again, it's another way of like making sure you don't get loot that you can't use, right? And as you can see, souls teardrops you can only get from disassembling things, which is good. I like that. So you need to fight for your your trinkets, right? Now the last resource here, which is kind of like the flame, is actually something that you can get in other ways than just disassembly by, for example, slaying sea monsters, kind of like items in season 1. So like I said, this is a great addition to the game. It really expands on an already very impressive and deep game. And once you can like get some good legendaries of these trinkets here, I only have rare ones at the moment because I've literally only played season 2 for 10 minutes. But once you get some good legendary ones and you upgrade them all the way up, and it's going to be just like items on your ship. And like I said, very happy about that. It's an excellent way of expanding this season for me anyway. And I'm sure most people who play this game here, like I said earlier, they like the grind. And this is a really grindy game. So any more like grind options are a good thing. So like I said, remember that you cannot force this season here. You have to wait for season 1 to finish, and then you can jump into season 2 like I showed you in the beginning of this video here. Other than that, mechanics are, well, basically the same in the new season. There's just new content, there's a new map, there's new monsters, there's new ships, and I'm sure there will be new skins and new contests and new gang features as well. If not in this season, then certainly in the next season or the coming seasons in the future. Anyway, I think Sea of Conquest is in for a very bright future. Like, this is not a game that's going to stand still. And the gameplay is just getting expanded here. So definitely stick with the game if you're still in season 1 and you're getting a little burned out. Stick with it, you will be rewarded in the new season. So hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. See you out there.